So that should be, we can see it recording there. This is good. How much you got? You're laughing.
Well, the oddity of the atonement for unsolved murders, and I didn't really bother to get to that. I'm familiar with it, but it's so odd.
Yeah,
it's bizarre.
Yeah, it's not a sacrifice.
But
it's an atonement of sorts.
Yeah,
that's what it calls itself.
For an unsolved murder.
Yeah,
because innocent blood always has to be atoned for.
Think about
that. But
now
now you have no way of assigning guilt because, somebody's getting away with it.
Yeah. Now think about that, of the innocent blood being shed. But all I think about immediately, of course, is abortion and things.
A lot of innocent blood being shed.
Yeah. But the element of the culpability of the ones that are doing that, of the accountability on all those folks. Is it just the doctor? Is it, who all is part of it?
All of them are.
Yeah.
All of them are.
But then you just keep going up a line, then even the authorities, of which the the justice system,
the authorities are sanctioning it.
That is authorized, yeah.
So
that's one of the big significant things of this, because this is a very significant passage getting started here. Okay, let's see here.
We have two things that both of us wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's right. And honestly, it was funny because I got
sanctuary cities and Lex Lianas. So, and interestingly enough, they're connected
with the runaway.
And then we have this issue of which has been resonating with me. Even though I want to talk about the other two, which is really cool, you have the test of the false prophets.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Which I find to be challenging, if you think about that. Which I'll raise that point, because it...
And there's some subtleties in there that and then going right from... false prophets and divination and all this kind of stuff, then you have the assertion by Moses that there's another one coming that's like me.
Oh yeah, and that's the cool one right there.
And that is a really cool one. Yeah. And again, back to the now we have in the text, we have two instances where the text testifies against itself that it is not Joshua.
Right.
The text itself testifies against the fact that it's not Joshua. Mm-hmm. Because if it was Joshua, then Moses would have already stated within this portion, and that person's Joshua.
Yeah.
Because what is Moses supposed to do all through the book of Deuteronomy in preparation and going into the land? You're supposed to build up and encourage Joshua. And Joshua is going to be the one taking over. Mm-hmm. He is going to take on the mantle of leadership.
The whole 9 yards of all that communication.
All of it throughout all of Deuteronomy, and yet that is not. That's omitted here. And then you have another. Portion that is stated earlier, which is the issue with the priests as acting as judges, that testifies that it's not Joshua. Because Moses is the high priest, so to say. He's actually higher than the high priest. Remember when they said, if you have a matter that is too hard for you, once all the judgments were written, then bring it to me. You know, and that job, he was basically the Supreme Court. Well, that job is now being ascribed to the priestly order, so to say. But yet Joshua picks up the mantle of leadership and is being prepped for that. So you have a division of responsibilities, whereas Moses bore the mantle of both. Now it's being segregated. You know, that's why I say the text testifies against the fact that it's Joshua. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it says pretty clearly later in another few chapters that it wouldn't be.
You know, so but this thing is going around within the Jewish circles, you know, because it can't possibly be the Mashiach. It can't be Messiah that Moses is talking about. That they all point to, it's Joshua. It's Joshua that bears the mantle of Moses afterwards.
Funny, what's his name?
You know, but it's not true.
Which one it was? Maimonides, I think. One of the, or Rashi, I think it was Rashi. He's the one. He said it was a lineage of prophets, but the meaning, in other words, is the spirit of the prophet was being passed on from him to the next, to the next, to the next, whatever. But the text itself doesn't say that.
No.
The
text, and incidentally, Joshua was never called to be a prophet either.
Yeah, he has.
Now his life, though, I have to agree, his life models out prophecy.
Oh yeah.
Without a doubt, it does.
Yeah, and he has an anointing upon him, and that like manner of spirit of wisdom and various things. But yes, as Hanavi, the prophet, no.
So, what are we going to talk? There's so many things.
Well, I say we just.
And then you have the issue of the bearing out the false prophet.
Oh yes.
Which is running rampant throughout YouTube like crazy.
Oh really?
Well, everybody has a word from the Lord. And I had a dream. I had a dream.
Yes.
You see, and everybody's just saying whatever comes to mind, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's nothing new.
It's nothing new.
It's nothing new, but it's broadcast more widely.
It's broadcast more widely, and the gravity of the situation is such is that a death sentence is ascribed to someone that bears out the words of the Lord that is not the words of the Lord. But there's a word in there that I find fascinating. See, and that is this: you shall not fear him. So what does that insinuate for a legitimate prophet of God? See?
Yeah.
What does that insinuate for the legitimate prophet of God?
You should fear him.
There is cause to fear him. You know, and it also, why would there be cause to fear a legitimate prophet of God? What kind of word are they bringing? You see? What kind of word did Ezekiel bring? What kind of word did Jeremiah bring? You know?
Oh yeah, let's look at the whole litany of them.
See, I've been giving some. I've had a lot of things running through my brain.
Thinking about this part. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I say we just plow in here and see where we get to. Yeah, we're functioning good on there. That sounded fine.
So,
and
we're going to start.
Yes, we are. We are starting. Hey, welcome.
We're starting.
Adventures in Torah.